welcome in to a special Fantasy Cares Eliminator giveaway show. Is that what we're calling this, John?
Yeah, that works for me. I've got
Just-
some prizes that we used for promo codes to give away, and obviously I said I'd use 100-yard rush to give them away, and what better way to do that than live? That way people can go back and verify that we didn't just cheat. So that's the main reason.
Excellent. What do we have up for first tonight? Sorry.
All right, so we are going to start with. Let me get that off. I got to share my screen here. First thing we have is we have a hat from the FF Ballers. We will go ahead with the first one. First one had 19 people use the promo code of FF Ballers 1. So we will go ahead and I think I can get 19 into a 100-yard rush, correct?
Yes.
I think like the max is 20, isn't it? So, I still need to share my screen. I should have actually typed all these out in advance, but of course I did not actually do that. So you guys will just have to talk about the eliminators or stuff while I do the copy and paste. Where's my share screen? There it is.
How many did you get into, Justin?
Well, we still haven't done the blind bid one, but I only
it's coming.
did 5 this year. Yeah, I know.
It's coming.
We haven't done it yet, I guess. You cut me off. That's what I meant.
It's coming.
But I only did 5 this year. I normally do quite a bit more than that, but somebody worked me a little bit harder this year than the past years. So
I should introduce you guys. So for those that don't know, I have a lot of help at this point with running these. There is simply no way I could possibly run these all by myself anymore. It would be way too much. So Scott Fish, obviously everybody knows him, did an amazing job setting up the sign up for me on the back end. And it makes it so much smoother and easier for me to run all this. Plus, then I have just amazing help. I'm going to hope that I don't forget anybody here, but we have Russ Fisher at Dynasty Outhouse, Matt Price at Matt Price FF, Bob Gilchrist at Bob Gilchrist FF, Casey, I can't remember, Simons? Oh, I can't remember his last name, at Commish Casey on Twitter, Andrew Hall at Andrew Hall FF. If you just make your name your Twitter, I will remember everything a lot easier. And Justin Peak at J Peak. He did not go full first name at J Peak FF. Let's see. I should have checked the group. Am I missing anybody on who helped out? Oh, and Hep didn't get to help us this year because he was busy off, fighting fires and stuff. But he has helped tremendously in the past. So start out the show by saying. He was there in spirit. He was.
Yeah, I think he did enough last year to cover him for this year. Actually, he pumped out more than half the leagues last year.
He was there for the constant moral support that I need a lot of while we're doing this. Did I miss anybody there? Let's see.
Kent did that promo 5 times. Nice.
Yeah, I am missing somebody though. So let me see who I'm missing. Michelle, Dan, Samantha, Andrew, Matt, Bart, Earl, Tyler. This is super exciting, isn't it? Bob, Mr. Bob Voitko. Okay. All right. So we are going to run this race, and the winner of this will be winning a hat from the Fantasy Footballers. Big shout out to Jason, Andy, and Mike. They have always been huge supporters of Fantasy Cares Eliminators, which is awesome. So they donate some hats to help get some signups in all kinds of leagues. People use the promo code. Let's go. These settings look good. Seconds per rush. We don't want to take forever here. 19 people, 1 hat. Here we go. Start rush. We got a countdown and all. We don't have J Mike here to give us the call like he did last year. That was so nice.
Oh, yeah. There's nobody here that has that voice. That's for sure.
And Bob Voitko was added in last there in the just that by one of Kent's. Congratulations, Kent Wyrock, winning the first hat of the night. All righty. I write this down so I don't forget what everybody wins.
It's being recorded, John.
Yeah, like I'm going to have to go back and watch this. Come on, Bob. That is way too much work for me to go back. All right. So that's race 1. Done. Kent Wyrock. Some of these, by the way, folks, we are going to have some replays because, or not replays. We're going to have, I was reading the word replay. We're going to have some heats, actually, because there are too many entries to do just one race. So 20 is the max, it looks like. Is that correct? Or can I do?
I think
looks like
you're
I can go
right.
up to
Yeah,
32 is the
I was
max.
gonna say I've done 24 before. But.
All right, so I can go to 32. Next one we're going to do is we're going to give away an Expo, a VIP weekend from the Expo from Bob Lung. Big thank you to Bob Lung. This one, actually, there was only 7 people that used this promo code. This was, I think, the first one I gave out. And people, I guess, weren't paying attention. I didn't know how to promote the promo code properly yet. So somebody's going to get a pretty good chance at winning here. A 1 in 7 chance to win the VIP weekend at the Expo. See, Eric Fernandez signed up for 3 different leagues using this promo code. By the way, folks, when you use the promo codes, I really appreciate it because it allows me to fill up a bunch of leagues. And that is fantastic. Sometimes you get placed randomly. Sometimes there'll be a league that needs 1 or 2 more. And we just slot you in wherever we need you. Sometimes some of the promo codes are just straight sign up and we'll fill it and we'll go. So I appreciate everybody that uses them. It does make everything real easy for us to run. About 180 or so of these that we started in like 2 weeks, which is still astounds me. So thank you all to everybody that used these. All right, for the VIP Expo weekend. Oof, Lionheart Dad. 3 shots and he's kind of dragging on all of them. Let's go. Here we go.
Oh, there's a good lead.
There we go. I obviously I encouraged him. All right.
There
Congratulations, Eric Fernandez winning the VIP weekend. Eric Fernandez, VIP Expo. Okay. Now we got to go back to another hat. Wasn't that a really clever, super clever?
Yeah.
With these promo codes. I don't know who came up with them, but man, really, really clever. So we said 32 is the max I can do.
Yeah.
A lot of people used another. Oh, all right. So I'm just going to do 20, 22, 20, 23, 22, 22. 23, 22, 22, right? Yep, that equals 67. So we'll have a winner from each of those that'll advance, and then we'll have to run a final race, 1v1v1 final race. All right, this is where you guys get a chit-chat on whatever you guys want to chit-chat on, because now I'm going to have to set this up. Bob, can you take my screen off, or do I have to do it?
Yeah, I got it.
All right.
I took you down.
I'll let you know when I got the first heat set up.
Awesome. So, Justin, how many did you end up getting in?
I did 5. I've drafted in 3 and then did the auction of Bosch's that I did terribly in. I didn't get a single quarterback. That was fun.
I feel like I did terrible in the auctions too. I'll be honest. Like it was the second one. I think is close to wrapping up at this point, and I don't know, man. Those turned out way different.
Right.
Way different.
I think I got like 4 kickers and 2 defenses, and
So all the studs, according to this year's scoring systems.
Absolutely no quarterbacks. So I mean, you don't need those this year.
Who wants those garbage things in a super flex league?
Yeah. I sent John a screenshot of one of my teams, and I was in the 10th or 12th round, and all I had were kickers and defense.
Right.
Alrighty, folks.
How many did you do, Bob?
I think I only did like 3 or 4. I don't recall, actually. They kind of all blended together.
Can you cut back to me, Bob, or do I have to click the share button? Got the first heat set up. So we are a go. So the winner of this will advance to the finals. So we'll have 3 heats. And this is for an FF Ballers hat.
It's so small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little tougher to read.
Hope.
All right. FF Hope down there
you
advancing first. Okay. How many? We can go back to that then, Bob. How many did you say you did?
I think I did like 3 or 4. Yeah, we got 4 because we're doing one right now.
Oh, yes. It's not been terrible drafting with me, right? I'm not too mean.
No, it's actually pretty simple for the two of us.
Yeah,
We each name 3 guys, and we find one that matches, and that's who we take.
More often than not, we have overlapped. It's kind of nice having somebody else sending me names because I'm like, oh yeah, I did not see that person. When I was trying to scan through, of course, starting at defense, there's none left. Then you go to the stud kickers, and there's none left. And you want that Dallas rookie who's not yet in the system. So
he's been in the system in a couple.
I know. Well, it depends on when they started.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Like if it had already started and then he got added in, he was locked. Oh my God! Everybody wants their Dallas kicker. Yes, you're the only person, people. You are the only one that is aware that Dallas signed some undrafted rookie kicker. All right, we have our next heat. This will be 22 people. Let's see who advances. Oops. That. I should probably save these settings. It probably would be faster, right? But then I don't know if that does it or not. I think that'd be. All right. Let's see who advances. 22 running this time. I see Shane Swagger in there. He is the celebrity and the rookie fever ones, which are rookie only eliminators. Richard Bamer, I saw him wearing his fantasy footballers. Oh, coming forth. Football Messiah, Mark Barry.
I'm sure there's a couple auto drafted teams that are basically those rookie only.
Probably. MFL ADP definitely switches over at some point. It did switch at one point, like it did catch up to the eliminators, and it was all nice. But then as you get into further rounds, like it doesn't keep up,
right?
Unfortunately. But hey, you know what? The best way to avoid having an auto pick put in, don't let a 6-hour timer run out. Like it's real simple. Or if you think you're in danger of that, this magical button called pre-draft. You can actually put players into a queue, and then
MFL did a series of videos on those.
I know. I don't think I did enough of them. Next year we're going to have a whole bunch of videos, Bob. Whole bunch of videos to answer the frequently asked questions.
A full tutorial of my fantasy league.
Dear God, no. Dear God, no. All right. How many more I got here? Get in there. I Control-C, Alt-Tab, Control-V. This is what the grunt work of putting in all the leagues is, folks. This is how they're created. Alt-Tab, Control-C, Control-V. I see it didn't save them anyways. All right. The final heat.
You ready?
I am ready. Find out who wins this one or who advances from this one. Let's see. I see Ben Burridge in there. He plays in a lot of these. It's good to see Julie's name back in there. BJ Levin. Oh, all righty. Hannah Rowland. Oh, she played a lot this year.
Mm-hmm.
I recognize that name. All righty. We have a 3-person final now. 1 in 3 chance to win a hat from the.
Well, this one shouldn't take you too long to load.
No, I don't think so. I'm going to put Hope, Messiah, Anna. Easy enough.
I think we need some music for this one.
Oh my. Oh my.
Maybe this. Yeah.
Oh my. Alrighty. Oh my gosh, the graphics look terrible when they're zoomed this far in with 3 people. Like it looks not terrible. It looks like super technical. Like, wow, Hope wanted that hat, and I don't think the others got off the line. All righty. Hope wins the hat. Congratulations, Hope. All right. What do we have next to give away? Let's see here. I think the next one is another VIP weekend package for the Expo. This was code long. That was fun. 57 people used this one. So what are we looking at there? 29 and 28. 29 and 28, and then a head-to-head. All right. I will get the first 29 set up. How much did you guys hate the scoring this year?
I don't know yet. We haven't scored any of it.
The settings. Let's go that. How did you hate the settings?
I think there's some kind of medium to be had there. I think you went too far the opposite direction.
Yeah, when defenses and kickers go in the first round, or maybe not kickers in the first round, but
I did not
when
see
defenses
kickers.
go in the first.
I mean, there's Trout and then there's Bosch. I mean, that's basically the rankings of commissioners right now.
That's fair.
That's
fair.
There are a lot of people cursing him out, and there's still people finding out that the settings are the scoring is different than normal leagues.
There's people that aren't going to find out until week 1 for sure. And they're going to have
something's wrong with the settings.
My team is stacked. I got Justin Jefferson in the 4th. How's my team losing?
Somebody did ask, I think just yesterday, maybe even today in the Trade Addicts chat, one of the Trade Addicts chats. Wait, why are defenses going so early?
Oh my!
That one's obviously gone a little bit slower or I think it started later and then gone a little bit slower with having trades.
That definitely makes a difference, having the ability to trade. There's a reason those are limited.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got 29 lined up for the first one here. So this person will advance and face the winner of the next heat in a 1v1 for the VIP weekend package at the Expo from Bob Long.
You got to go slower on the 1v1. Just do the fast or something.
Okay.
Add some drama.
Okay.
Not all of them.
All right, Richard Bamer off to the quick start. Cali King 49er, I've seen his name here a couple of times in the promo codes. Whoa, Tim Riley down at the bottom there. Smoked it at the end there.
Yeah.
All right, Tim Riley is advancing at FF_Rees. All right, I will get the next one set up. What did I say? 28 teams. Appreciate you guys hopping on here and helping me fill time in between while I'm copying and pasting my way through these. I'm sure nobody's just waiting for the final giveaway of the night, right?
No, I don't think. Do
That's
you think we should tweet out that?
Definitely not the one that people care about at all. That's that SFB spot. That was a fun one. Yeah, what do we have, Bob, or Justin? What do we have, 50 or so spots left to fill that morning?
Yeah, that was gone in 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Instant. Man, people like that SFB thing.
What's your shirt, John?
The one I'm wearing right now, it's literally just a plain gray t-shirt.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I'm not festive.
Bob both happen to wear the SFB one.
It's late at
Are you
night.
hoping for a spot, Bob? Is that what it is?
Yes.
Those that don't know, Bob is part of the the graphics group. It does a lot of work for SFB, so
Yes, and
hopefully he manages to get in with the Abbeys that he creates. Alrighty, I have the next ones set up here. I see Mr. Waz in here a couple of times. Guess they're gonna let him back at the Expo. Okay. All right. I can still go faster on this one, and we'll go fast on the head-to-head. So build that anticipation. All right. I'll be honest.
Three times, yeah.
Is it? Can we can just openly cheer for Waz? He's not going to win, right? Oh, Jen Smith, look at that. She burned all her
No.
energy fast. Oh my gosh.
Oh, geez.
Oh,
Go what?
Waz with the win. I wouldn't mind Waz.
Wait, we need a do-over.
So Waz is actually
He can still lose the head-to-head.
he could lose the head-to-head. Waz's FC Eliminator that he is hosting is touchdown only. Touchdown only. So it's Waz versus
You
Tim
still lose
here.
points for targets, right?
Nope. You do not lose points for targets. No points for pants. All right. So you just want fast, not faster. 1v1.
I mean, you can do what you want.
Let's see what we got here. Waz V10. What was it? FF_Rees. Rees versus Waz. Oh my gosh, this
You've
feels
got too big of a lead.
There's too many
slow.
Z's. There's too many Z's going on here.
Oh my heavens.
Oh wow.
Oh my gosh, this is so slow.
Yeah, that's
I
quite a stark difference.
I think Waz stopped moving.
Right?
Tim is running away with it now.
It's going backwards.
Yeah. That was close finish. I think it was Tim, though. Looks like.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. Tim wins the Expo package. All right. I think we got one more hat to give away. Yep. So this is going to be another one that I'm going to have to do heats of, I believe. We have 59. So what is that? 30 and 29, right? Yep, 30 and 29. 2 heats. And then we'll have a head-to-head. So you thought the scoring went overboard, huh? Imagine that. Weird. Weird.
It was still, I mean, it's always fun to play something new.
Look,
But, yeah.
for people that don't typically play in John Bosch leagues, it was a shock because you need to read the rules 3 to 4 times before you even say yes.
Really only had to read this once to realize that this is different. There is punishment for volume that does not produce. Let's put it that way. That's where it all came from. I literally just asked myself one day, I wonder what it would be like if we played fantasy football where volume wasn't king. Because that is all that matters in fantasy football. There's a reason I say players don't matter, because they don't. Because all that matters is your player getting, a lot of opportunities, and those translate to fantasy points. Not this year in the Eliminators. Now your players better do something with those opportunities.
Did y'all draft any like free agents to make sure you at least have a 0 instead of negative?
I did not. I was not going to go that route.
Right.
If I lose because I get a bunch of negatives, then I'll just go out proudly and blame the scoring system and the idiot that created it. And I think that's the appropriate way to go. All right, got our first 30 set up. Is this the biggest one we've run so far? 30?
Oh, that's
I think
Probably.
so.
I think so.
And I am definitely not going to go with fast
right.
setting. Good grief, that was forever. All righty, let's see what it looks like. Oh my gosh, those names are quite small here. See if Hannah Rowland wins 2 things tonight. Jack 30. Jack 30.
Favorite singer.
Bob Forrest.
Oh, he stopped.
All righty. Bob Forrest advances. Congratulations, Bob Forrest. Let's get back to it and see who you're going to face in the final. The final hat of the night. All right.
I do actually have the
See, Scott drafted Gronk late in all 3. That's his free agent. It's going to get a 0.
I've drafted Gronk in a few of them. If he comes back, he's gonna get touchdowns, and he's not a target hog anymore. That's for sure.
I could see him being actually very valuable.
Yeah. I drafted a lot of tight ends because I don't think they get a lot of targets, and they've got a little bit of a bonus to that. In my mind, I'm really hoping they are able to overcome some of that volume if they do get it. Like Kelsey, I still have pretty high. Took him in plenty. He's not going to start out at a super negative like Super Cup. But... Alrighty. 29 are lined up and ready to go.
Sorry.
That is so many names. Oops. Let's see who advances to the finals against Bob Forrest. Ooh, these people started. Oh, Jason Tran, look at him running down there.
Whoa.
Jason Tran.
Killing it.
Oh, burned it. Oh, nope.
Nope.
Jason Tran to the finals.
Soup Boy?
Soup Boy. Yeah, Mr. I don't play fantasy football anymore. Make sure it was him. I do believe that's him, but all righty. Jason Tran. All right. So now we have a 1v1. Bob Forrest, Jason Tran. I guess I'll go slower.
You can go, so change the seconds per rush to like at least, I mean, don't change that to 1, the minimum. I'll make it go a little bit faster. Do like 3 and 6 or whatever, and then.
Does that make it faster?
Or no, wait. Yeah, you're right.
Isn't 1 the fastest?
Yeah, I was thinking. On the backwards. You're right. Like the maximum. Nope. Yeah, shorten them all. That's right.
I'm pretty sure this is how I've been setting it all night.
I mean, it's only like.
All right, 1v1. Let's
seconds,
see what you got, Jason
40.
Tran. Jason Tran versus Bob Forrest. Oh my gosh! Like, why does it look like they just are so slow then? I guess because it's just so little on the screen.
I mean, honestly, this is probably about how fast they'd run a real 100. So.
No.
Oh, Jason's just not running.
They're not making it 100.
Jason doesn't care about that much. He's definitely not running a real 100-yard rush.
I mean, if there was some clam chowder in the other end zone.
Does like his soup. Oh, he just stopped at the end. Who's got it? Oh, it looks like Bob's squeezing out at the end there.
There you go.
Yeah. Bob Forrest hat. All right. One more prize to give away tonight, folks. One more prize. SFB 12 spot in SFB 12. Now, granted, you do have to be eligible. So we have 69 that use this. Nice. So we will go heats of 23. So 23, 23, 23. And then we will have a 3-way final. Oh, man. And again, you do have to be eligible, which means you have to be signed up, of course.
Signed up.
And approved by Scott Fish to get into SFB 12. But we'll run the
more
heats.
People don't do the sign up than are not approved.
Yes. How many does Pangrazio have here? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, who had the highest duplicates there?
That was Kevin Pangrazio signed up for 4 using it. So, and truthfully, I wouldn't be surprised if some of these folks are already made it in, like in the last wave.
Sure.
So I will keep the results of this one, of course, because if whoever wins ends up already being in, we'll go down the list and stuff like that. But
once again, John, this is being recorded.
Yes. That's what I mean by I will keep the results of this. we will have it.
So it looks like Ryan went with Will Fuller and Gronk for his free agents. Well,
That's
wasn't
just cheating on free agents.
Wasn't Fuller talking with Green Bay recently?
Yeah.
All right, you got our first heat of 23 here. So again, the winner will advance to a 3-person final. I wonder how many of these folks got in on the last wave. Derek Forrester, man, he is going for that. He is going for that SFB spot. He was fast out of the gate and finished all the way through. Never slowed down. His name's Derek, though. Scott might ban me if the winner of a spot is named Derek. All right, Derek Forrester, you've made it to the finals. Congratulations. Get the next heat set up. Justin, did you manage to make it in an SFB yet?
What's that?
Did you manage to make it in an SFB?
I did. Yeah. It wasn't very dramatic this year because I was on the Commish Pod subscription and everything. So I don't remember exactly when he sent it out, but he had already said, all right, yeah, we're just going to go ahead. Everybody that's a subscriber right now gets to get into SFB. So
nice.
So hey, if anybody wants a spot for next year, maybe you should probably go ahead and subscribe to the Commish Pod.
Not only that, it's a great pod to listen to.
It is a great pod.
All right. Next 23. Let me make sure I get 23 left. Perfect. Did it right. All right. So we start back at Maddie May. All right. The next 23. Brandon McCaffrey in there a couple of times. Fun for Willis. Willis.
Yep.
Derek Forrester going for it again. Was trying to get two seats in the final. All right. Looks like fun for Willis. I'm just writing Wiley. That's good. I'm glad he got in. He plays in a lot of these. Very, very common opponent. If you're playing in a lot of these, you'll see him in a lot of them. It is funny how many people just play in so many Fantasy Cares Eliminators and then end up like seeing the same people because the high volume people just sign up and keep signing up and keep signing up and keep signing up.
I definitely played in more before John pulled me in to help. Because you're too busy doing other things. You're like, I don't have time to draft.
Yeah, the first year I did these, I played in almost all of them.
Really?
Yeah.
How many was that back then?
Well, the intent was to start with like 10. The first year we did them, there was like 30. And I honestly think I played in like 20 to 25 of them. I don't think I've been able to play in that many ever since. Like Craig Booker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shots.
There we go. Keep that in mind, Scott. Craig wanted it bad.
I messed that up. He does have 5. I missed somebody's name, I think. So I have to go back and check here. All right, who are we missing here? Cuba, Cheney. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Booker, right? 5 Booker.
Ryan reminded me in the chat that was Christmas.
Oh, I missed. I literally counted out Craig Booker and then I missed. Craig Booker. All right. We're set now. All right. Again, this person will advance to the finals. And after this, we will run one more race to find out who gets the SFB 12 spot. And that's it for the night. This is going pretty fast. Who wants that? Who wants that final spot in the finals here? Dave Pitt is gone.
Greg again.
He's up there at the top running
There,
now.
Brian. Bruce Willis.
I told him that's how I pronounce his last name, Bruce Willis. Oh, FF Monsters. All righty. We're just going Monsters. Oh, I'll remember who that is. All right. So Monsters got first. So we have a three-way final for an SFB spot now. So we had Forster. I'm not going to say Derek because I don't want him cursed. All right. Forsters, Wiley, and Monster. This is it, folks. Final race of the night. Put it on fast to keep that suspense for Justin.
I mean, you probably should have gone like normal or something for this race. We just really need to be rooting hard. We obviously can't root for Derek.
I don't think they'd even be moving if we had it on normal. I think it would be standing still.
Yeah, they definitely move a lot slower.
Monster's already in, by the way. So
Of course he is. Of course he is. All right, well,
That's
if he's
good.
already in, that means
well, yeah, there we go. He won and he's
good thing
in. Yeah.
I did not put Derek in the name. So Forster got second, but if Monsters is already in, then Forster is going to get that spot. Congratulations, Derek Forster.
What are you gonna do? Maybe Ryan can check us pretty quickly, since he checked us on Monster. That if both those other two are in, we run a new race.
I would probably go back and take like the second place finisher from each race and rerun it.
You got to do last for each of those other races, and re-race the last ones.
You said Ryan's checking. Okay, we can give Ryan a check. He might be. Others were good. All right, we're set. Thank you, Ryan McDowell.
There we go.
All right. I think that's it. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody that donated prizes, fantasy footballers, Bob Lung from the FF Expo, and Scott Fish from the Scott Fish Bowl. Very much appreciate that. Scott Fish, the 3 Twitter handles, I think it's just at Derek Forster. Wiley is at Fun4Willis. And then Monsters is at FF_Monsters. I can check on Derek Forster, but I think it's just Derek Forster, isn't it? Oh, I probably shouldn't post it.
No, he said Ryan got it. So
Okay, good. Alrighty, thank you everybody that's been out there playing in the Fantasy Cares Eliminators. I know we are coming to the tail end of most of them at this point, which is quite nice. Very, very happy they are all wrapping up. Thank you. We've raised almost, I think we broke $24,000 today, which is amazing. Just amazing. And that's just in the league safe. I know there have been literally thousands of dollars donated elsewhere, whether it be to Go Pantry directly, which was awesome. Literally, the director of Go Pantry reached out to me and straight up asked, are you doing your fundraising thing again? So it was enough. You all donated enough that it made a mark, and she noticed. I did not tell her that we were doing this again at this time of year. It was just, it was enough that it sparked her to actually reach out and find out. So I don't know the exact amount that's gone to Go Pantry, but I appreciate it. And it was definitely enough to make a mark. So that's awesome. And I know I saw a lot has been donated to the Tagliere family as well. Big thank you to the guys over at Fantasy Pros that stepped up to celeb the leagues in honor of Mike, who always celebbed a bunch of leagues in this. And he was a huge supporter, as I've told people before. And it was pretty cool that we were able to, return that favor and send some of the funds his way. So thank you to everybody that has been a celebrity of these. Thank you to everybody that's donated prizes. Thank you to everybody that helped me, guys. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody that's played as well. It's been fun. I look forward to doing it again next year. I don't know what I will do with the scoring next year to make people angrier, but I'll try and figure it out.
As long as you don't get stabbed. All right, everyone, have a great evening.